Hello, this is Leslie Walker Hirsch for Glass Alliance, New Mexico, and today I'm talking with Harry Pollitt. Harry is an artist who works in glass, and we're so lucky to have a maestro artist like Harry living right here in Santa Fe. Hi, Harry, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, Leslie?
Really good. You know, Harry was originally from New Jersey, but now he's a Santa Fe local, and we're really glad about that. And after a career as an air traffic controller, Harry began his art career working in sculptural glass, in sculptural wood, but all of a sudden he was inspired to make beautiful objects from glass. So how did that happen, Harry? How did you switch from sculptural wood to beautiful glass sculptures?
It was totally by accident. Was not an intention on my part. I was exhibiting my wood art at SOFA Chicago in 2009, and a glass collector from Arizona approached me, fascinated by my work, ultimately bought one of my pieces, but he was just trying to convince me that my work would probably translate well into glass. And he played docent around SOFA Chicago and showed me all of the things that were being made. And it was one of those that it just, pardon the pun, a light went on. After working in shades of brown for 40 years, all of a sudden I saw the possibilities of my work being displayed in gorgeous color.
And Harry, certainly those gorgeous glass pieces we can almost see behind you show the depth of color. And so, how would you describe your work? I would describe it as fabulous, but what would you have to say?
You're ever so kind. Thank you. My work is probably officially classified as freeform abstract, which doesn't say a whole heck of a lot. That's just a classification. My work is sort of organic. It is something that is natural to me. It stems from a doodle that I began doing when I was about 6 years old, and transferred from paper and pencil into 3D objects, and it just has continued to grow and morph from there.
And how do you get those fabulous range of colors? So even within a solid color piece, there's dark purple and light purple and pale purple and deep purple all in one piece. It's not a lot of different colors, is it?
No, it's not. It's all the same color. The color comes stock from a glass manufacturer in New Zealand. And the differences in what you see in the depth of color happens because of the thickness of the glass that you are looking through. When you look at a thin section, and the thinnest is usually about a half an inch, you get very pale color. But if you're looking through an inch or two of depth of glass, then the color deepens and darkens, and in some of the shades of glass, the edges actually turn almost black.
Another amazing feature of magnificent glass. So, what
Indeed.
kinds of comments do you get about your glass from other people?
I think the most frequent word that people will use regarding my work is sensual. Um,
I
and
would
and and
agree.
Thank you. After that, the comments usually turn to feelings of organic structures, like the undulations of sea creatures, or kelp in tidal pools. I think that's one of the most fascinating things about art is that what I saw or felt during the creation process is not necessarily what other people will see. And that's when the work comes full circle, that the creative process continues to happen.
Well, you're an artist at heart, I can tell. So, after you've labored over this for a reasonably long time, because I know it takes quite a while, how do you feel when you finally see the finished piece? What emotions come through your mind?
Um, yeah, it's interesting. It's one of the questions that my wife Gay asks on a regular basis. She will see the work finished totally differently than I will. For a long period of time, I've been focusing on minute details of, the grinding and the polishing and the finishing, sanding. And when I'm done and I put it on a table and put lights on it, I'm still looking at the details. I haven't achieved the ability to be able to step away from it at that point and be able to appreciate it. It only happens for me after many weeks of separation from it that I can a true feel for it. But the thing that I always feel is that when it's done, it's okay. The details are over, and now it's time to play again down in the studio and create the next piece. It is always about what's next.
Well, that's the true artist in you. So, Harry, if people wanted to get in touch with you and to find out more about your work, or even to purchase one and own one of these magnificent sculptures, how would they go about that?
I have a website, www.pollitt20170309, or 505-795-8937. I welcome your calls.
Wow, well, I'll be sure to get in touch with you next time I fall into the need to buy art. And it was wonderful talking with you. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me and Glass Alliance members today. And we'll see you soon. Thank you, Harry. Bye-bye.
Bye.